Right then, team. Today we are on the hunt for a truly incredible creature, one that breaks all the rules you thought you knew about spiders. This isn't your average, everyday spider hiding in a dusty corner. We're looking for Dolomedes tenebrosus, the dark fishing spider. She is a proper giant of the spider world, a top predator in her habitat, living near streams, ponds, and the edges of lakes. Forget tiny webs, this hunter is big, bold, and has some seriously amazing skills that make her one of the most fascinating spiders you could ever hope to find. She's a real heavyweight champion, built for a life of adventure both on land and in the water. We have to be quiet and keep our eyes peeled, because she is a master of camouflage. Just how big is this spider? Let me give you an idea. The female dark fishing spider can have a leg span that is wider than the palm of your hand. Imagine that, a spider so large it could easily cover a biscuit or a small coaster. When you see her, you will be amazed by her sheer size. Her body alone can be over an inch long, and with those long, powerful legs stretched out, she is a truly impressive sight. Compared to the little money spiders or garden spiders you might see, she is an absolute giant. This size isn't just for show. It helps her take on much larger prey, making her a formidable hunter in her world. Her appearance is just as striking as her size. She is usually covered in shades of brown, grey, and black, with beautiful, intricate patterns on her body and legs. These colors are not just for looking good, they are perfect camouflage. When she sits perfectly still on a piece of tree bark, a weathered dock, or a dark, damp rock by the water, she practically disappears. This incredible ability to blend in with her surroundings is one of her greatest tools. It allows her to hide from her own predators like birds and large fish, and it also lets her get the drop on her unsuspecting prey. She's a true master of disguise. Now, you might be thinking, what does a spider this big eat? Well, she is not a fussy eater. The dark fishing spider has a varied diet and is an opportunistic hunter, which means she will try to catch almost anything she can overpower. This includes a huge range of insects, like dragonflies, moths, and beetles that get too close to the water. But what makes her really special is that she doesn't stop there. She's powerful enough to hunt much bigger prey. This amazing arachnid has been known to catch small minnows, tadpoles, and even tiny frogs. She is a true apex predator of the miniature world she inhabits, a giant hunter ruling the water's edge. The dark fishing spider has a hunting style that is all about patience and surprise. She doesn't spin a web to catch her food like many other spiders do. Instead, she is an active ambush predator. Her favorite technique is to find a good spot right at the edge of the water, on a log, a rock, or even a lily pad. She will then stretch out her front legs so that they are just touching the surface of the water. She holds this position, sometimes for hours, staying completely still. She's using the water like a giant web, feeling for the tiniest vibrations. It's a brilliant strategy that requires incredible patience and sensitivity. Once in position, her front legs become highly sensitive detectors. She can feel the slightest ripple or disturbance in the water. If a small insect like a water strider skates by, she can feel the tiny waves it creates. If a small fish or a tadpole swims just below the surface, she can sense its movement through the water. It's like she has a superpower, using the water to see what is coming. This is how she knows exactly where her next meal is, even if she can't see it clearly. This amazing ability to sense vibrations is key to her success as a hunter, allowing her to pinpoint her prey with incredible accuracy. When she senses that prey is within reach, she strikes with lightning speed. There is no hesitation. In a fraction of a second, she lunges forward, grabbing her victim with her strong front legs. She uses her powerful jaws, called chelicerae, to deliver a quick bite, injecting venom that subdues her prey very quickly. For land-based insects that have fallen onto the water, the attack is swift and decisive. She will often drag her catch out of the water and onto a dry surface, like a nearby rock or log, to eat it in safety. It is an explosive and incredibly effective hunting method. This hunting strategy shows just how different she is from your typical web-building spider. She's an active, roaming hunter who relies on her senses, speed, and strength rather than a sticky trap. This makes her seem more like a big cat of the insect world, like a jaguar or a tiger waiting patiently for the perfect moment to pounce. It is this unique, active approach to finding food that sets her apart and makes her such a fascinating creature to observe. She is a testament to the incredible diversity of survival strategies found in the natural world, a perfect example of a specialist predator. Here is where the dark fishing spider gets even more amazing. This spider can swim, and I don't just mean she can survive if she falls in the water. She is a brilliant and capable swimmer and diver, using the water as both a hunting ground and a place to escape from danger. If she is chasing prey, like a small minnow, she won't stop at the water's edge. She can run right across the surface of the water, supported by the surface tension and the fine, water-repellent hairs on her body. It is an incredible sight, watching a spider of her size appear to walk on water in pursuit of a meal. But her aquatic skills don't end with walking on the surface. If she feels threatened by a predator from above, like a bird, she can do something truly remarkable. She can dive underwater and hide. To do this, she cleverly traps a layer of air around her body using the special hairs that cover her skin. This bubble of air acts like her own personal scuba tank, allowing her to breathe while she is submerged. The silvery bubble makes her look almost magical as she clings to a plant stem or a rock beneath the surface, waiting for the danger to pass. She can stay under for a surprisingly long time, sometimes up to half an hour. This ability to go underwater is also a fantastic hunting tool. While she is hiding, she might spot a slow-moving tadpole or an unsuspecting aquatic insect. From her underwater hiding spot, she can launch a surprise attack, grabbing her prey and then returning to the surface to eat it. This makes her a threat to small creatures both above and below the water. She has effectively mastered 2 different environments, which is an incredible advantage. It means she has access to a wider range of food and has a unique way to stay safe, making her one of the most adaptable spiders on the planet. Her ability to use the water in so many ways is what truly makes her the fishing spider. She fishes for her food, she escapes into the water, and she uses it to travel. This connection to the aquatic world is what makes Dolomedes tenebrosus so very different from almost any other spider you will ever encounter. Most spiders avoid water, but she has embraced it and made it a central part of her life. It is this unique adaptation that has allowed her to become such a successful and widespread species, a true master of the shoreline ecosystem. Let's look at a few more fun facts that make this spider so special. One of the most interesting things is how the mother spider cares for her young. After she lays her eggs, she doesn't just leave them. She wraps them up in a beautiful silken egg sac, which is about the size of a marble. She then carries this egg sac with her everywhere she goes, holding it carefully in her jaws. She protects it fiercely until the baby spiders or spiderlings are ready to hatch. This is a fantastic example of parental care in the spider world, showing a dedication that is truly remarkable and quite touching to see. When the spiderlings are ready to emerge, the mother spider does something wonderful. She finds a safe place, usually in some vegetation away from the water, and builds a special nursery web. This is not a web for catching food, but a tangled protective tent of silk. She hangs her egg sac inside this nursery and stands guard over it. When the hundreds of tiny spiderlings hatch, they remain inside the safety of the nursery web for about a week, with their mother watching over them the whole time. She protects them from predators until they are big enough and strong enough to go out into the world on their own. Another amazing fact is their lifespan. While many spiders only live for a single season, the dark fishing spider can live for more than 2 years. This longer life allows them to grow to their impressive giant size. It also means they have more time to reproduce and pass on their genes. During their life, they will shed their skin several times as they grow, a process called molting. Finding one of these shed skins, or exoskeletons, by the side of a pond is a clear sign that one of these magnificent giants is living nearby. It is a clue left behind by a truly long-lived and successful arachnid. So, the dark fishing spider, Dolomedes tenebrosus, is much more than just a big spider. She is a skilled hunter, a patient predator, and a powerful swimmer. She is a master of camouflage that can walk on water and breathe underwater. She is a dedicated mother who builds a nursery to protect her young. This spider shows us that the world of arachnids is full of surprises and incredible adaptations. She is not a creature to be feared, but one to be admired for her strength, her unique skills, and her special place in the natural world. She is a true 8-legged wonder of the water's edge.